talkSPORT's Harry Durham caught up with some England fans here in Dusseldorf after that win over Switzerland on Saturday night. There were mixed views on the England captain.
The talkSPORT breakfast menu brought to you by Just Eat. Order today for your chance to win from thousands of prizes like a luxury holiday, £1,000 cash and loads more. 18 plus, £5 minimum spend. Terms and conditions apply.
Did somebody say Just Eat?
Harry Kane, would you drop him for Wednesday's semi-final?
No, never. He's our captain, all-time top scorer. He just needs to stop playing in our own box. He's got to be higher up the pitch.
Tony looks good, so I probably would, yeah. Tony's good and he's a menace when he comes on. So yeah, I probably would.
When he came off yesterday against Switzerland, he looked very tired. If he had energy, he'd be taking a penalty, wouldn't he? So can say why Southgate took him off.
Tony doesn't have that much tournament experience like Harry Kane. I would say he's the captain. Keep him on, definitely keep him on.
He looked injured, if I'm honest, towards the end of the game. I know he actually came off the pitch, didn't he? He was in the dugout. I feel like Ollie Watkins and Ivan Toney give us a bit more pace up top. For me, I think Ivan Toney needs to be coming on the pitch earlier than he is.
England fans, let's hear from you. I can pretty much guarantee you that Harry Kane is going to start in the semi-final on Wednesday. But if you think differently, give us a call. 03717 223344. And don't forget that at 7 o'clock this evening, Adrian Durham, Stuart Pearson, Jim Proudfoot will bring you a very special kick-off show live from Germany. That was our breakfast menu.
The talkSPORT breakfast menu brought to you by Just Eat. Order today for your chance to win from thousands of prizes like a luxury holiday, £1,000 cash and loads more. 18 plus, £5 minimum spend. Terms and conditions apply.
Did somebody say Just Eat?
Now, Lewis Hamilton was in tears at Silverstone as he won his first Grand Prix in 2.5 years. And, of course, at Silverstone, of all places, George was there. Morning to you, George. How much did you enjoy that? Oh, here's George.
Honestly, Jeff and Gabby, morning. It was absolutely unbelievable. Yes, I am. I am.
Yeah,
Hello?
go on, George. We can hear you
Hello?
now. Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, George. Yes. So you were saying, yes, it's an unbelievable day, yeah?
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, George. We can hear you.
It was such a great weekend. And after the race, we waited 2.5 hours to see him. Yeah, so we waited 2.5 hours to see him, and he came out and he was so smiley with his dog Roscoe. He was talking to loads of fans, signing loads of autographs. Honestly, it was one of the best days ever. This tops Forest getting promoted after 23 years. It was unbelievable. I've watched Lewis Hamilton since I was 6 years old, and this beats some of his world titles. It's absolutely incredible, honestly. Unbelievable.
I tell you, the support for him was absolutely amazing, wasn't it?
Honestly, the support from the British crowd for all the British drivers was fantastic. But even when they were tussling for positions, they were taking each other. It was just cheer after cheer after cheer. It was fantastic. And when he got across the checkered flag, it erupted. I've never heard a Formula One atmosphere like it. It was amazing.
George, thanks very much indeed. Sorry about the delay there. Lewis could have driven a couple of laps in the time it took, didn't it, to get to George? Shall we have another word on Lewis Hamilton? Yes. Ben's given us a call. Morning, Ben.
Good morning, Ben.
Morning, lads. Hope you're doing all right over in Germany.
We're loving it, Ben. We're loving it. Did you love Lewis Hamilton at the weekend?
Oh, I'll tell you something now. I've watched him ever since... I've watched F1 since 2006, and seeing him smiling again, seeing him up for the fight and up for it now, I just think when he gets this move to Ferrari, this could re-kickstart his career. I think seeing him smiling and, battling for wins again with the car, I think it's just so nice for the sport. And I can only go on what really the other caller has actually said previously. The atmosphere at Silverstone yesterday when he crossed that line, I've never ever experienced a crowd go like that. I know we see it in Austria with Max and that, but it's so refreshing for the sport to see him back to the top. And just his speech afterwards, we all get emotional. Yeah. I was on it a couple of days ago with Gabby about Ronaldo crying. It's so nice to see men being men and going through these emotions. And we're hard, we all go through difficult times in life, and working hard really just to be successful, it pays off in the end.
Do you think he was emotional as well? Because obviously it's Silverstone, you know, the British Grand Prix. He's won that 9 times though, now, which is the most. And also he's not won a race in 945 days. Do you think that was playing on his mind as well, to finally get that win after not winning for so long?
Oh, Gabby, obviously you know what it's like being a professional athlete. Obviously, if you're not scoring goals, you start to probably doubt yourself. You probably start to get in your own head.
Yeah, definitely.
So you can imagine this isn't like football where it could be like 3 or 4 months without winning. This is years without winning. This is getting up every day, battling, and battling your demons and battling your self-doubt as well. So it's just really nice to see him smiling after everyone said he was finished and he was only going to Ferrari for the money and whatnot. So it's just really refreshing.
Ben, thanks very much
Thank you,
indeed.
Ben.
Glad you were there to see it and enjoy it. Now it's time for a bit of this.
I get in my cab and I ride to a talkSPORT Towers. My head full of footballing opinions. Sometimes I hear opinions I don't like on that station.
You don't have to sell this to me. It's all paper nonsense. You haven't got a clue.
It bothers me. I want to get across what I think, how I would rank things if they were lined up in my cab rank. You talking to me? You talking to me? If you are, the number's 037 17 22 3344.
That's right, buckle up everyone, it's time for the Gab rank. Aston Villa's all-time top goal scorer ranks whatever we put to him. And this morning, Gabby, we want you to rank the least likely winners of the Euros to the most likely. Take it away.
So I'm going to go with the Netherlands in 4th place. I feel that watching them this tournament, they've had moments, especially on the Gakpo. He's looked like a threat. But watching the game against Turkey, I thought Van Dijk looked quite poor. First time in a long time I've seen him get outpaced, and he had to bring the Turkish winger down and got booked for it as well. So I'm looking at the England squad. Surely we've got enough, you know, with the players that we've got against this Dutch team. I think England will beat Holland on Wednesday. So in 4th place, I'm going to go Holland. In 3rd place, I'm going to go Spain. I feel that Spain, yes, Yamal, Williams, Morata, Rodri, they've got very, very good players and they've been the team of the tournament. But this France team, I'm looking at Saliba at the back, Upamecano, Hernandez, Koundé. They're going to be a match for anyone in this tournament. And sooner or later, Mbappe's going to turn up. I feel like against the last game against Portugal, Muani was come very close to scoring, Camavinga as well. So they are creating chances, and that goal from open play will soon come. So I think Spain will go out tomorrow night. In 2nd place, I'm going to go France. I feel that it will be an England-France final. I called it a week ago. I said it was going to be an England-France final. I think it will. I think in a 90-minute game, you know, the way France are playing, the way England are playing, I think it will suit England. I really do. I feel that Kyle Walker, he's not had the best of tournaments, but I'm hoping that if he can turn up in that game against Mbappe, he's done well in recent years against Mbappe. But I think it's going to be a hard one to call, Jeff, the final. But the way England, it feels right. You know, we're going to go and win it the way Portugal did, the way Greece did. We're not going to win it in style. So it might not be the most entertaining final, but I'm going to go with France to be runners-up and England to win it.
Saying all the right things, Gabby. Adam Wilkes has messaged me on X and said, Jeff, if Southgate won't drop Harry Kane, should he drop Phil Foden? Not being at his Manchester City heights, and I think Gordon must be thinking, what do I have to do to get on the pitch?
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.